knows? Old Dave's been a bloody write-off. Fairly typical, though, of course.
Of what?
Of old Malky. He's always ballsing something up. This was very much his last chance. He decided he's just going to have to go.
And so you are going to sack him?
Look, we can't afford to hang on to dead wood. Especially now, times are tough.
Yeah. Do me a favour, Ronnie. Don't say anything about it to him right now. He's in a pretty ropey emotional state. And in a great deal of pain, as it is.
This sounds like a bid for sympathy, if you ask me.
No, it's more than that. Look, I've got to go to Crash, OK? I've got roped into an emergency, but I'm really sorry about the mess. We can talk about it in a while if you can stick around.
Oh, yeah, I've got the whole day free.
Jimmy?
Yes, darling.
When you've done that, could you keep an eye on that kid who's just gone out? I think he's really upset. It's his brother in Crash.
No. Yeah, all right.
Excuse me, I'm an old friend of Mr. Chapman's. We just brought a friend in together, and I wondered, is it possible for me to go in and see him?
He's in cubicle 2.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Malky. I wondered where you bestowed yourself.
You all right? Get some fresh air?
Yeah.
You seem pretty stuffy now when you're worrying it. Your kid brother, innit?
Yeah. We're still waiting for the results of his x-rays, Mrs. Clark, but the surgical reg is with him now. How are you feeling?
Pretty bad. I should never have let him go with Lee.
You blame him then?
Yes. No. Oh, I don't know. I was glad to get them out from under my feet, to be honest. I mean, you don't get much time to the cleaning when you're working, do you? So you could say I'm to blame. I'm not a good mother.
You shouldn't blame anyone.
I've had to work really hard to bring them up. Oh, I'm qualified enough. But when you've got kids to bring up, bastards have got you over a barrel, haven't they? Got a father pissed off years ago. Funny thing is, I really thought I was winning. Well, Lee was getting old enough to take responsibility for the pair of them. And I thought maybe I could get a decent job or something. Well, fat chance now. Well, it seems I'll be spending more time with them, not less, doesn't it?
Jane.
Yes. I've told them.
Told them what?
About Dad.
What are you talking about?
Was supposed to be looking after him. It's not fair. I always have to. And Scott kept on saying he wanted to be part of our club. But our club's for older kids.
And your mum thinks it's your fault?
She hates me now.
Nah, you mustn't think that.
She will if she knows what really happened.
So you haven't told her?
No. I can't.
Are you sure?
It was your last chance, Malky, wasn't it? You blew it.
What the hell's going on, Ronnie?
Well, after today's little cock-up, I didn't really think there was much point in prolonging the agony. Dead wood.
God, I don't believe it.
Ford?
Of course.
Jane Jemison.
Yes. Is she still here?
There's more to that case.
Oh?
Did the sister tell you that they're both being sexually abused by the father?
No. Is that what she told you?
Seemingly it started when the mother died when she was 14. And now she's left, he's having sex with the sister. So she said.
And do you believe her?
I'm not sure. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it.
Well, the sister seemed a real pain in the neck to me.
Oh, that doesn't mean she's lying.
True. Look, I'll pass on the information for what it's worth, if you like. But the girl's going into an observation ward any time now, and once she's there, it'll be up to the pediatricians and the duty medical team to deal with it.
But the father's asking to see the girl already. We can't just walk away from this because it's difficult. I mean, too many people do that.
I'll go and talk to him. Mr. Jameson,
Yes?
can I talk to you?
Well, I can't help it if the guy can't handle a few home truths about himself, can I?
A few home truths? For God's sake, Ronnie, I asked you not to tell him. I mean, this was supposed to be a weekend off relaxing, right? Couldn't you have waited till next week? A guy in his state doesn't need a kick in the teeth at this particular moment.
Very strange. You know someone all your life, have a few laughs with him, think he's a good mate, and all of a sudden he turns out to be some sanctimonious prick.
I've spoken to the neurosurgical registrar about the Clark boy, Charlie, and he's arranging a scan. So, I think I deserve to go home. Once I've said goodbye to Malcolm.
No way. There is no way you're getting me on her face.
You chicken!
I'm not a chicken!
Well, if you're going to wimp out, hang on to this lot.
Anything else while I'm standing here?
No, no. Now stand back, as I'm going in.
Pick up a new Cadbury's Pocket Pack. 5 chunky fingers of Cadbury's dairy milk with the great taste of a glass and a half of fresh, creamy milk in every half pound.
There's an old saying, a penny saved is a penny earned. The Yorkshire farmers who founded Asda knew that. So they decided that to give their customers the best value in the land, they should offer them permanently low prices. Good, honest value. Always. This Christmas, you can save more than pennies because we constantly check our prices to make sure they stay low, permanently low. In fact, if you can find your Christmas cakes, puddings or mince pies cheaper anywhere else, we'll give you your money back. That's a promise. That's Asda price.
At Knorr, we don't mind when our chefs take their time. Creating something as flavorful as a Knorr rice cube can't be rushed. And being creative types, our chefs are all blessed with a certain artistic temperament. So we give them all the time they need to create our recipes, so that you can take no time at all to create yours. Delicious peel-our rice is easy with Knorr rice cubes, because we've got the know-how.
To keep your family's clothes wonderfully white, Fairy introduce a new improved liquid that gives your whole family's wash a brilliant new fairy whiteness. And it's still as caring as it's always been. If you want them to be bright, new improved Fairy is a touch of brilliance for your family's whites.
Exciting news for collectors of fine china. Ever since the spectacular discovery of the Valley of the Kings, collectors the world over have coveted the treasures of ancient Egypt. Now